Tammy's got this new boyfriend up in rehab.
That's right. Did Tammy find love in a loveless place? Some dove in a soapless place, perhaps? I don't know. We're going to find out on this week's episode of £1,000 Sisters, Season 4, Episode 8. This one is called Forbidden Fruit. A lot going on in this episode. You have Tammy having a little bit of a Tammy tantrum, like she does, but there are silver linings. This is the introduction of Caleb, which we all know is her hubby now. Before I do get started, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, show it a little love, leave a comment if you want, and hit the like button, and let's go.
It's been 4 weeks since I've been back at rehab after having surgery. I picked up right where I left off.
So, this is Tammy saying she is out of surgery. She picked up right where she left off. She has had her weight loss surgery. She is walking. She is up and about. She is ready to go home. So she sends, of course, Chris and
I'm
wife
so
Brittany
excited to see
to
what
pick her up.
Tammy's future has for her. Hell, I'm more excited about hers than I am mine. Hold up. The place is calling.
The doctor place is calling, so plans don't go as they are planned.
Yes, this is Chris. So she's... And that's... Okay, okay. Oh my God. All right, thank you.
So, bad news. Tammy has a infection in her trach, which means she's not able to leave until she has a round of antibiotics, 10 days, so you're looking at probably 2 weeks when it's all said and done. So Chris is like, let's get the family together. What are we going to do? But there's more to that. There's not just the 2 weeks with the infection, there's caring for Tammy afterwards. So, family meeting. Everyone, let's get everyone involved. Let's roll old Darlene, even though she's she's pretty useless. But
This machine that she's coming home on is the ventilator. It's life support. Let me just drop a little bomb on y'all. The oxygen place called me today, and they informed me that they said who are the caregivers. It was going to be me and Amy, and that we were supposed to take this little class. That's how I was told. Well, today this lady told me that you actually have to go to the hospital, and it's like a week's worth of training, and I'd have to miss work to go, and I can't afford to miss work. And I can't afford to leave my babies that long.
so basically, they have to tell Tammy, listen, we can't take a week off work to get trained for this trach yet. You're gonna be getting this trach out soon, so why don't we hang tight? Wait till that's all done with. No one has to be responsible basically for your life. Um, and learn all these things if she gets mucus plug in there, if there's a power outage, all this training you have to do. I say often that the person that is sick in a family does not have it the hardest. It is the family members around them, not only going through the emotional toll of seeing your loved one sick, but also being responsible for their care at times. So let's listen to Chris call up Tammy and break the bad news. Because it's a freak out.
As it stands right now, nobody here is trained to take care of you 24 hours a day or is able to. The machine.
I am not staying here. I'm not staying in another facility.
Tammy, I don't think you have much of a choice right now.
I do have a choice.
How?
I know how to take care of it myself.
In order for her to come home, she has to have at least 2 caregivers that are trained. It'll take 7 days to get people trained.
I freaking know that. But it does need somebody else.
Why are you being so hateful with the people that love you the most?
Don't try doing it. It's not fun. It's not easy.
Okay, I get it. She had her hopes on going home. It's you look forward to something and it's just basically yanked from you. Just all hope gone. So she gives the family an ultimatum. She says, if you're not here to pick me up by the end of next week, I'm just gonna go. Amy has some thoughts about this, and listen, we all know she didn't go home. She has nothing to do. Where is she gonna go? So unfortunately, she had to stay. Um, but it's what's best for her, right? Well, I'm leaving.
How the do you help somebody that don't even want to help themselves? Your trach's gonna get more infected, then you get sepsis and die.
I am not going to no facility, and I'm not staying here. Bottom line, like I done it.
See, she hung up.
And she hung up. So Tammy, of course, has some feeling of resentment, abandonment.
Long enough to get the surgery. I've done that. It's time for me to go home. Oh, Amanda and Amy backed out on me.
So when she says they backed out on me, basically she was saying they said they would go through the course to look after her and the trach. They were under, Amanda, Misty, Amy, they were under the impression it was just going to be a little day course, but it's a week-long course, and it's a lot of work and responsibility. But silver linings, y'all, because here is Caleb. He's doing your best, how you doing, girl, pose right there. So this is when they start sort of getting friendly in rehab.
Well, I'm really glad you stayed. Because, kind of get to know you a little bit better,
I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
So Caleb here is basically just saying, listen, I'm here, Tammy, because of you. He had a sister or a friend or a cousin or something looking online and seeing how well Tammy was doing at the rehab facility. Almost like a matchmaker type of thing. So Caleb decided to go online and do his own, he calls it research. Other patients there are sort of like stalker vibes, but sort of sought Tammy out and went to that rehab and said, listen, if she could do it, she's got a trach, obviously gone through similar things than me. If she could do it, I can do it. So that's how their story started. Hold on, I have to go back because this made me laugh. Listen, I heard this too.
Oh, $5 hands, y'all.
Yep.
Yeah, sounded like he said $5 Andy Dandies, y'all. Caleb's like, yeah, girl, you know what's up. You heard
Amy's
that?
got this new boyfriend up in rehab. I had to find out on social media.
I just want to let y'all know that I found somebody.
He's to work on her and her mental health and just be free to lose the weight and experience this new part of life.
So Amy found out via social media that Tammy was seeing someone. Now, she was also seeing BBW King at some point in her rehab stay because she had it on her social media. I actually did a video on it. I will post it up there. Very interesting, but that's not mentioned in this show so far. But Amy, I agree with her to a point. She's going to have this new life. It would be ideal if she would figure out who she was on her own and healthy. But you know what? It is what it is. They in love.
What the hell they gonna do? Rub tracks together?
That's foreplay.
Yeah, you could be.
That was the line of the show. Listen, trade community, don't come at me. What Chris said.
In a room with her and not fall in love with her. So sweet and caring. Like, I know you'd be a great mom. And I think that you'd make a great wife.
Oh,
So this was the time where Caleb proposes in the parking lot. I also did a video on that because we're actually flip-flopping back and forth between real time and past time. Let's listen to this little proposal.
I know without a doubt, you're the most beautiful, amazing, wonderful person in the world.
And of course, we know the rest of the story. She says yes. She looks so happy. Anyways, that's it for me wrapping up this season 4, episode 8 of 1,000 Pound Sisters, where she meets Caleb, she as in Tammy, and gets engaged, y'all. I do plan on doing a separate video on Caleb and his journey, so look for that. I appreciate all of you guys if you stayed till the end. Don't forget to hit subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Bye.